my DIY pedal board I made with some scrap wood. I measured out my pedal layout, and I had an old pedal board. I wanted to put something raised at the top anyway, so I just fit that in, and I ran out of Velcro, to be honest, so that one already had Velcro on it. I made enough space for this is kind of a redneck board. Instead of like a power supply, I just got a couple daisy chain to isolate as much as I can, and a couple more adapters. So I got 4 adapters in there, because I also do run the loop station off the side. I just wanted enough to save money, and I was going to make enough room in there, so that sits in there. Everything hides underneath. You can run through, all the wires can run underneath, so they're all hidden. It's 33 inches wide and 33 inches long, sorry, 15 wide. I think this is 4 or 5 inches up and 1 inch down here. Basically a pallet on an angle with Velcro strips. And for the hard case I made for it, to make it lift in and out, I had a spare boat rope tie thing, so I can pick it up from there and put my hand under here to lift it straight down into the case. Okay, so here's the hard case I made for the pedal board and all the pedals. I just got a 1/2 inch, the chipboard, the cheapest plywood. I think they're 10 bucks a sheet. Those 4 feet by 2 feet sheets. Got 2 of those and some scrap wood. I already had the casters, and I already had these little toolbox clasps too. So it wasn't much expense. There's a lot of scrap stuff, and I bought some of the foam. So yeah, and I know it's going to be a little heavy. That's why I added the casters. I added all 4 mainly because I just had the 2 on the bottom, so it would just roll like that. But when you wanted to set it up, it kind of leaned too much. So all 4 casters keep it level. Set it up, and it's 25 pounds empty. I don't know how much it is with everything, but it's basically like carrying another amp, I guess. I went for protection over weight, I suppose. But I put 2 clasps on the other side here, and I labeled A and B because I know not everything's square, so that it's a good fit each time. And underneath the lid, I have a lip, and there's foam coming from the bottom that sits in this lip down the sides. So that all sits nice and tight. And I line both sides with foam, this side and that side. I meant to do all 4 sides, but my measurements were too tight, and it fits perfectly with no foam in there. So I just grabbed that handle, go ahead, perfectly in there, and I think I can put this in here too. Nope, it's just hitting it too much. Make something for that. Line up the A, the B, and everything's nice and tight and doesn't really move around in there. Lift it up. It's basically like an amp. It is definitely heavier. It's probably like 50 pounds. But that way I can throw that in my car or my trunk and put all the other gear on top of it. I don't have to worry about my pedals getting damaged. So there's a cheap DIY Redneck pedal board and pedal board hard case. Give you more of a close up here. So these are the latches when it's in on either side. And it's nice, those blocks double as a handle to pull up. This is more of a close look. So there's a lip here, and that's where the lid sits in. I'm pretty happy with it. These were casters I had hanging left over. These were left over. Like I said, all I bought was $15 sheet of this foam, 1/2-inch foam, and 2 of these chipboards at 2 by 4 feet, 1/2 inch. They're $10 each. So I was gonna make it on an angle coming down, but I decided just to go straight across in case I wanted to stack things on top of it. Just make it more uniform, and I can also fit cables and stuff down in here or along there. And this doubles as a case holder when I'm not using it. Save some space.